Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Virginia Tech's offense has the football first here today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. The back's got it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking downfield, it's Drones. On the run, he'll let it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. I'm curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Cyclones offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold on.
It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Looking to pass. It's Becht. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Powering through.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Drones. Catch made by the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. There we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, Virginia.
Let's go, Hokies.
Lead here in this playoff game.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice...
Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Iowa State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball. The whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Drones. He escapes the pocket. Finds his man. It's
Here in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
second down. We're going to throw it. He pulls it in. It's Bennett.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. It's reeled in. It's Selden. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 43.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. QB keeper all the way. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense recovers, but it's short of the marker. A turnover on downs.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The Hokies pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Stewart. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. To the air, it's Watson. Grab down the middle, it's Green.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
You need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. He keeps it on the design run. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
With the catch, it's Selden. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Takes the handoff. It's Stewart. Tackled, but 1st down.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this 1st down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
1st and 10. Look at the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. To finish the drive here, it's 1st and goal. defense able to bring him down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are... yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Design quarterback line. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Hokies. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why his team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Becht. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. The pass is complete to the tight end. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Cyclones starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now it's 2nd down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Dropping back, it's Watson. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking for a man. That's caught. It's Selden. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Want to make an adjustment for this critical down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back. It's Watson. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And then it's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the 2nd half.
The Hokies will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They become...
Breaks into the clear. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
To throw, it's Becht. Lets it fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw.
He's in the clear. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The shotgun running play call. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The Cyclones have first and 10 here. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Looking downfield, it's Watson. Moves out of the pocket. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Trying to find some room. It's Stewart. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. The Hokies are looking to keep this drive going. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. You know,
in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it with room to run. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
And they hand it off to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Dropping back. It's Watson. Running out of time in the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
On third down, it's a handoff. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Grab behind the line, it's Green. Tackle is made, that's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab on the move. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Good enough for first down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to pass. It's Becht. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team.
Field goal's good. Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Grab down the middle. It's Selman. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Watson. Makes the grab. It's Selman. They can't stop him. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Hokies are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Stewart. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Becht. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
The pass is intercepted. In the attack. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
They try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker...
And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Grinding away on the ground. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Quarterback keeps the football. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit. You got to do it.
Third and goal, trying to run it in. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. And that one straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Becht. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Green. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
What's up, James? How's it going? All right, so we're moving on to the next round, guys. We gave him a thrashing here.
The quarterback will just take a knee here. course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.